You say in The Power of Now that you are here to enable the divine purpose of the universe to unfold. Could you please explain what the divine purpose of the universe is?
The universe wants to awaken consciousness. Coming into this dimension is the divine purpose, but the divine purpose is twofold. One is the universe delights in creation. It delights in creativity. It delights in creating new forms. How do I know that? Well, just look around on the planet here, the millions of life forms in the sea, on land, in the air. The universe delights in creating this multiplicity of forms, and it delights in experiencing itself through all those forms, because you are not a separate entity. It's not the case, as sometimes the egoic self believes, here's me and there's the rest of the world or the universe. Or the ego thinks that it is in the universe. It somehow suddenly appeared, fallen into this universe, and then, where am I? I'm in this universe. You're not in the universe, you are the universe. The one life expressing itself through countless life forms. And there's a growing complexity in life forms. And with every experience, the universe is experiencing itself, as your life is extremely differentiated in human beings. The way in which life or the universe or the one consciousness experiences itself in this dreamlike world is extremely differentiated. It is amazing that every human being is different. Of those billions of humans on the planet, every human not only looks different, you could recognize, if you know one person out of these billions, I can't remember how many billions are on the planet now, you could recognize this person out of billions of other human beings just by looking at their face. This is how differentiated it is on the surface level already. And then every life experience, of course there are many similarities, but there's a uniqueness to every life experience. Every life experience is a world that arises and subsides. So the universe delights in that, and you are an expression of that. It wants to become conscious of itself through you, and it's doing that, attempting to do that through humans, but the universe, that one consciousness is not separate from you. You are an expression of it. But the universe also wants to know itself deeply, its own source. It wants the source realization also. So I know that because I know by looking within myself, there is an outgoing movement into creation, and there's a return movement that wants to realize itself in its essence. The universe wants both. It wants to go out and create. It also wants to realize its own essence through you. In a human life, that expresses as wanting to do things in this life, wanting to contribute to this life, wanting to create something, to make something of your life, your so-called life. It expresses as that. And the return movement, so you have the outward movement of the universe. The return movement expresses as coming totally into the present moment, stepping away from becoming into being. Becoming is the outward movement. What can I do now? I need to do something. I want to create this. I feel that this there's something coming through me. I feel a piece of music wants to come through me. A book wants to be written or something, whatever. I want to do this or create this, set up this business or that, whatever. And then it's this becoming doing. But then there's another movement that says, I just want to be and be still. And this present moment, go deeply into this moment. I don't need to become anything at all. I just want to be fully who I am already and go deeply into being. So it's almost this contradictory movements. In some humans, the outward tendency is greater. In others, the inward tendency is greater. Both are necessary. So the divine purpose of the universe, to summarize my long explanation, is to know itself, both through the creation of form and through realization of the formless essence of all life. And that is the divine purpose of the universe, and that you are here as part of that.